Y'all, I'm staying at the Cambria in Fort Mill, South Carolina this weekend. Well, whenever you see this, I won't be here, but this room is so luxurious. This whole hotel is so luxurious. I'm so glad I decided to book this little impromptu weekend getaway. Y'all, so when I walked in, I'm whispering because I feel like this is a very seductive room. So when I walked in, it smelled like fragrance, like almost like a good smelling. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. So I walked in, look at my brick accent wall. Now, we aren't looking out to anything special right here. It would be dope if that window was looking out to some water. But, oh, it smells so good in here, y'all. The bed gives you that like studio New York vibe. I have the lights off in here right now because I want to keep the mood. I thought I was gonna be doing some diamond painting, but honey, I need to find some romance. So that's the blackout curtain that I just did there. Let me see if I can get this up. Hold on, y'all. Okay. So we're looking out to the patio here, the back patio. That's what my room is looking out to. And my bed is right here. And that's my wet bar right there. So this bed is very sexy. It reminds me of being on a cruise, and like when you buy those big suites, those really expensive suites on Royal Caribbean, you look out and the ocean's right there and they're set up just like this. So it looks like we're in South Carolina, so we got the Holy Bible, the King James. I don't see that often anymore in hotels. Used to always see it. So we have the 2 lamp lights here. So I'm gonna just keep I had to turn on the camera. I just got so nervous when I walked in. I said, who is in here waiting for me? My God. Okay, then you have this seat right here. You have 2 seats. So you have this little bench to put your shoes or whatever on. And then look at this beautiful working desk. I will be working here while I'm here. Oh, I love that background. I wish I had this brick background for my videos. And then here's a wet bar. You do have a coffee maker. You do have some coffee items here. And here, well hidden, is a microwave and a fridge. The fridges never feel that cold, but it's a microwave and a fridge. Then you have a safe. And you have some hangers. You have your safe right here. And then you have a full ironing board right there. This is not real brick. It's a, what do you call it? Like a wallpaper, but it's so gorgeous, that accent wallpaper. This is a Choice Hotels hotel. And I love it. If I can get some clips of the hotel while I'm here, I'll try to give you clips of the hotel. This is the bathroom. You have the rain head shower right there. And then that's how the bathroom looks. And then you have this big old sliding door. And then you have the backlight to the mirror, which is gorgeous. And then you have elevated towels and what is that? Shampoo, conditioner, and body wash. I love that the hot and cold is clearly labeled. Sometimes you don't realize how that can be annoying sometimes depending on where you are. The room looks very clean. I walked in there, I said, who is smelling good like this? Who done prepared this room for me? I walked in, here's your coat hanger and your mirror there. But I walked in and I was like, where are my rose petals and stuff at? That's what it smelled like up in here. Like something like it was gonna be a night of romance, honey. One day, y'all, one day. I'm gonna see if I can get some, that's my finger in the way. This is impromptu. I'm gonna see if I can get some pictures of the hotel and the bar down there. I have a lot going on this particular weekend, so I don't know. The video may stop here, I'm not sure yet, but right now, this is a 10 out of 10 stay, right now. All right, y'all, I'm gonna show some front views because I was so excited when I walked in. I feel like you didn't really get the full experience. So I'm gonna just do some quick normal facing views here. I'm so glad it's a glass shower and not a tub. I would highly recommend this room. I love that wet bar feature. Clothes hanger and a mirror, the TV. I put my curtain back down. We got the blackout curtains. This is so sexy. And y'all, it smells so good in here. Does this have a light? I'm assuming this has a light somewhere. There we go. I'm not turning on no more lights. It's gonna stay dim in here the whole time I'm here. I'm keeping the blacked out curtains blacked out. This is a mood. I don't know what mood it is. Well, I know what mood it is. This is a very sexy mood. And it's gonna stay like that this weekend. It's the coffee I showed you. This is the microwave. Everything seems to be clean. That's the safe. This is the ironing board. This is just very sexy. I hadn't felt like this when I walked into a space ever, really. And now I've seen some very beautiful, stunning rooms, and I've stayed in some very nice rooms. But the vibe, I think that fragrance really set it off. And then the way that they had the room very dimly lit and the blacked out curtains, you know, everything blacked out, like everything is just so seductive and like romantic, y'all. If y'all are near the Fort Mill, South Carolina area and you just want a staycation getaway with your bae just for some different scenery, oof, this is the place to come right here. I was gonna just hurry up quickly, you know, sit down and eat my steak I got from Longhorn, but I had to hop on the camera for this. I love that couch there. The TV does swivel. This is a huge TV. Ooh, this is a huge TV. So, love it. How much was this? I'm staying here during the month of March, I think. It's about a little less than $500 for a 2-night stay on a weekend, Friday night, Saturday night, check out Sunday. It was like $459 or $489. And then they do put a $50 hold. They put a $50 hold on your card for incidentals. Yes, the vibes. All the vibes, y'all. All right, I'll see if I can get some more later. I'm gonna enjoy this. Wow, look at that, just one more time. Give it to me one more time. Gorgeous. Oh, look at the Luxe towels. Wow. Wanted to do a closer up version of that. And you saw the ones in the shower. So I'm getting ice and I'm about to walk back, but these are how the hallways are lit. Very romantic, very dim, very luxe. The whole hotel is scented. That's the elevators. The whole hotel is scented just like my room. So they're using one of those special aroma things that hotels use. 317. This is some of the outside. That's the Foxhole restaurant. So there is a restaurant on site. And this is how the outside looks. And the front door is around when you walk around that part right there. So you have Cambria and then the Foxhole. And I'm back to finally eat my steak. Ooh, y'all. I am just over the moon. Hey guys, I'm getting ready this morning and I just noticed that this button right here on the mirror is a Bluetooth. to connect to any device that can connect to a Bluetooth. So I just connected my phone to it and I can listen to my music while I'm in the shower, in the bathroom, getting ready. It sounds pretty good, a little muffled, but it's a very, very nice feature. I used to live in an apartment in Charlotte, North Carolina, where we could watch TV on the mirrors. Like it would be a whole full screen TV. I don't remember being able to Bluetooth my phone, but this is a really, really neat feature on the mirror. So if you stay here, don't ignore that. It connects very quickly. Okay, guys, I wanted to show the restaurant and the bar really quickly before I ended the video. And you'll also see the snack area where you can purchase snacks and drinks. And then that'll be it. And this is the lounge area. I have my retainer in while I'm doing this, so it's hard for me to talk. But I would definitely recommend booking this hotel. It's a 10 out of 10. And I hope to see you guys in the next video. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments. Bye.